Hey everyone, it's Patrick from Mercedes-Benz Burlington. Let's start this drive in Sport Plus. Okay, so I gotta now put the disclaimer, do not try this at home. I am in the 2024 S63 E Performance. I'm currently driving it in Sport Plus manual mode, and this car is only describable as a beast. The performance and handling on this car is sublime. I had the privilege of driving a CLE 53 the other day, and I started the drive video the exact same way in Sport Plus, launching the car, and I was pleasantly surprised with the 53 and the 6, but there's nothing like a V8 biturbo until now, because this is a V8 biturbo E Performance that adds 188 horsepower to an electric motor that adds that to the power of the vehicle. This is pushing, when you combine those numbers, 791 horsepower and 1,055 torque. Those numbers are substantial for an S-Class. Yes, it's heavier because it has a battery, but the offset of almost 200 horsepower does the trick. Some cars only have 200 horsepower. We have Mercedes-Benz models that have 221, 255. Imagine an electric motor that's pushing 188 on top of a V8 biturbo. It's like having two supercars in one. I love it. I'm very impressed with it, and I always started in the Sport Plus, but then I lose my train of thought because I'm so focused on how fun the drive is. This is the Edition 1. Originally we did a walk around and I said, you know what guys, I'm not going to drive it, but I didn't want to let the viewers down. So I was able to sort out getting this thing on the road and getting it for a drive because I really wanted to experience it for myself and for you guys. So the Edition 1, quickly going over the appointments, is we have all these nice red ambient light that I've set up to match it, but we actually have this red blended carbon fiber in the trim. We have the S63 Edition 1 across the center console there on the piano black, and we have items like the car cover, red brake calipers, and I thought originally it was going to be the S63 with the red kind of decal, but it looks like it's going to be like that permanently. So not only the Edition 1, but all the E Performance models have that. So the GT63 has the red underlay, and the S63 has the red underlay as well. So some nice appointments in the Edition 1. It does come to the tune of about $32,000 or $34,000. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but it is a substantial cost to the car. It does add some nice appointments, and of course the Edition 1 means you're getting the first edition. It's the first one. So this is the very first S63 to land. Really enjoyable car, and it does everything. Like in my walk around video that you can also watch, I mentioned a few things like this has the rear seat entertainment, so you've got the screens, you've got the chauffeur mode, you've got the headsets, you have the rear entertainment control in the center as well. So it does a lot. And being a hybrid, it's a plug-in hybrid, so it's not these mild hybrids that we have. I really like the mild hybrids. I think they do quite well, and they're great with fuel economy. But with the full hybrid, you can actually drive this in electric mode. So if I put down my window a little bit, you can hear my exhaust. I've been driving it in manual mode, but if I go on my steering wheel here into electric, put the window up, turn down my AC so you can really get the picture of how quiet it is in here. It's whisper silent, super insulated being the S-Class, and it drives very smooth. Right now, I'm about half charged, and you can get a full range on here. So the range definitely varies depending on today. It is 24 degrees. I have my AC on, and I was just pushing the car pretty hard before I switched into Sport Plus. So the range will adjust, but you can drive this in full electric. So right now I'm driving this as a full electric car. My gas range is pretty well still full because the hybrid technology bounces back and forth. So when you're driving this as a performance car, you do get good range as well. Obviously, it'll dip down more than if you're just commuting to work or something like that, but it does drive quite well. Now, the other thing that's interesting about this car is that they've added another feature on here called battery hold. So that would be where the electric drive program switches, and then essentially you're saving that battery hold. So if you want to drive in electric mode for a specific reason, so let's say, you know, you're out for the whole day, but at night you want to drive in more of a quiet vibe or something like that, you can change up these different drive modes. But naturally for me, I'm going back into Sport Plus and I'm going back into manual because that really gives me the experience I'm looking for. Appointments in the car, same as the S-Class. So you've got this nice big center display. You have the AMG wheel with the red stitching, which looks great with the Edition 1 and all the red accents. And then of course the vehicles are fully loaded. This has Burmeister surround sound 3D. So you've got the nice big tweeters in the sides of the door. You have them in the back as well. Really plushy seats, new stitch pattern and new seat design. This is the first time I've seen this seat. It's a lot thicker than the regular S-Class. It seems like the seats are actually bigger too. They feel more like sofas in here. And then, yeah, chalked tons of features. So you've got cooling seats, heated seats. What's nice on this one is on the bigger cars, you can actually hit R and then I can use the door controls on this side to control my seat on this side. So fantastic car, and the drive is amazing. Now, this is going to be one of our more expensive cars, so it is a special order unit typically. We do have this Edition 1 available to you, but we can also spec one for you. So I just wanted to take this quickly around the block to show the experience of me in the vehicle and really show what this car can do. The numbers are outstanding on the car when you talk about horsepower and torque, and that's really the top discussion is, does it have what it takes? Even being a heavier car, how does it feel? It feels like it is not lacking anything, and it really has the get up and go that you're looking for. If you are interested in this car or interested in learning more information, please get in touch with me. It's Patrick at Mercedes-Benz Burlington. I'm your AMG specialist. I'm happy to go through all the features with you. I can send you an order guide, which I've been doing a lot with the S63 lately, and also I'm happy to order you one. So we can spec it together, you can spec it on your own, and we can build it. One of my favorite things to do with my role is to spec a custom order for our client and really watch their vision come to light. When you look at the S63, there are different appointments that are available, but a lot of the time people build similar specs. So, you know, a black on black spec. This is the Alpine Gray, which I absolutely love, and then that's on the Napa Black with the red stitching on this one. But you can do lots of different colors on here. So there's, you know, a darker blue. We've got just a regular gray. We have obviously white. We have a special edition white. We have matte black for the first time in a long time as well on this car. And then on the inside, you can get very creative with the brown. You can go full white if you're a clean person and don't drink coffee in your car. Or if you're crazy like me, who loves coffee and loves white interiors. Get in touch with us at Mercedes-Benz Burlington. Stay in touch. Watch our full walk-around video because I really unpack this car and show you everything, including the trunk space, which is different on this vehicle as well. If you have any questions at all, get in touch with us on the comments, YouTube, Instagram, website, or my favorite thing for you to do, come in and visit me in person. Thanks so much for watching.